Yes, I believe so. Because athletes can like pop a molly or do some type of drug that will promote their athleticism and will make the other team vulnerable to them.
Hi, I'm Lauren Smith and I'm an athlete. I am here today to tell you that I think that drug testing for athletes is very necessary. Just because you're an athlete doesn't give you the right to abuse drugs because you might be in pain or you might have an injury. I also think that the randomness of it proves the point that it's fair to everyone.
No, I don't think they should have to be randomly drug tested because it would cost a lot of money, and there's also a lot of other famous athletes that still do drugs, but they're still really good at it.
I do believe that they should because I feel like it would help you when you, if you decide to do varsity at high school, and if you continue to, then you won't be addicted to it and you can be more aware of what you can do naturally.
I teach here at Shaker Middle School and I coach swimming, and I also am in charge of ski club. I help out with the high school swim team also, and Mikayla has asked me if I am for or against drug testing of athletes at the high school level. Is that correct?
At any level.
At any level. I think for sure at the college level. I actually was a college athlete. My team was never drug tested, but if we had been in the playoffs, that probably would have been a possibility. And they can drug test you whenever they want.
Chris Orrell from Shaker Heights Middle School. Drug testing in college, I think, is a necessary step for the NCAA to take. You want to keep a level playing field for all the athletes. For the athletes that follow the rules, and then if you have some athletes who are not, like I said, it doesn't make the playing field fair for everyone who is following the rules. We were tested both by the university and the NCAA at random times, and I think that's a good policy. As I said, for the health and the long-term care of all the student athletes, I think everyone needs to understand that it's not worth the risk and the wear and tear you're going to put on your body.
In high school, I'm kind of on the fence about this issue because I don't think that it should be. I don't think that we should be singling out athletes. I think that maybe if it was suspected steroid use, but for other drugs, I think that we should be more strict about it. I don't know about necessarily drug testing. Maybe, bringing in, the dogs. I know that there's, a little bit of added responsibility on an athlete's part, but, I think drug abuse affects all.
Personally, me as an athlete, I think that it is your right because you're playing for this team, you're representing your school, you're representing your team as a player, and if you're illegally taking drugs that you're not supposed to, then you should be caught for it, and if you're not, then you should be proven that you're playing the game fair.
Hi, I'm Mikayla and I am a student athlete, and I think that all athletes should be tested for drugs randomly because it evens out the playing field. So it's not fair for certain players to have enhancers and certain players not. And it also provides a safer environment because drugs can have a negative impact.